Ryan, how are you this morning?
I'm looking forward to our bunking, my friend. How are you?
It'll be great. What should I bring? You know, when you go off to sleepaway camp, you always bring something. So what can I count on with you bringing?
I suggest a little DEET.
A little bug spray?
A little DEET? A little DEET. So you go down Saturday, I go Friday.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, well, I'm coming from Los Angeles. Where are you going from?
New York.
Okay. So it's Friday, then I'll be in over the weekend. We should definitely connect. I'm looking forward to going down. I guess I should be asking you, what do I need to know? I'm the newbie for these things.
No, you did great in London.
I had a good time.
Yeah, I loved how London put this together. But anytime you say that you're going to the Olympics, everybody says, what about that Zika virus? So
yeah,
I've run out of answers. What are you saying when people ask you about Rio and the Zika virus?
Well, I talked to several doctors about it, both myself and also on my radio show, and I think it's a little bit more hyped in the media than the actual concern is on the ground. So I'm not worried about that much. I'm actually excited to get there. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a fantastic games, and so not a lot of worries. My biggest concern is just to make sure I know exactly how to talk about sports.
But
because
the advice I got was Al Michaels told me, and you should take this because it helped me in London, is deal in half-hour increments. All you have to do is deal with the next half hour, whether it's judo or it's women's gymnastics. It's the next half hour that you deal with, and if you do it in increments, then you're not overwhelmed.
Then you can get through it.
Yeah.
Well, every day the doorbell rings and there's a new binder from NBC. Are you getting binders?
Yes.
I must have 15 different white binders, 3-ring binders, stacked up of events and pronunciations and names and stories and athletes from not only the U.S. but around the world. Are you getting these things?
Yeah, but I'm not as worried about the other athletes around the world. I think if there's something amazing that happens, then you worry about it. I still go back to a half hour at a time because I was overwhelmed when I went to London. I'm thinking, I cannot process all of this information. And Al goes,
my capacity is only about 5-6 man.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I said I can't do this, and Al goes, don't do half hour, and then you get ready for the next event. Yeah, and if you do it that way,
do we get to do anything together, you and I?
No, because you got supermodels. You don't need two. You got Lima and Ambrosio.
Ambrosio,
You're a hoarder. You're a supermodel hoarder.
I was actually on vacation for a couple of days when the press release came out. I had no idea. I read the press release when it came out, just like you did. I had no idea that they were working on assigning them to me. I didn't even know we were working on bringing them into NBC. But I read the press release and thought, this is fantastic. This is true. One of the first, I'm just looking at what they sent me in a memo. One of the first assignments that I may do with them, and you're welcome to come along because maybe you'll be into this, is with Adriana and Alessandra, how to make a bikini.
Oh, come on, Ryan.
It's one of the first stories that I want to invite you to do with me. How to make a bikini.
All right, I'll do it.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come along, tag along. It'll be fun.
Do you even know these women?
I think I've met them before. I don't know them.
Of course you have.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.